Lex Luthor was right about one thing, and that is, Superman has become the focal point of the entire world's conversation, but not in the way that he was talking about or in the way I expected it to. The A story is Superman dealing with a message from his parents that he didn't expect to go the way that it did. The message, turns out, that Lex Luthor finds out is saying, hey, Superman, you're gonna be a god to these people, and you should take advantage of that.
You'll be a god to them.
Rule over the planet with an iron fist and make sure everybody loves you. And if they don't, make them love you, scare them into it, or kill people. Who cares? You're unstoppable. And that's the last half of the message. And him being a morally good person, as you see so often, he saves a literal squirrel from getting smashed. Like, that's... I wouldn't even do that. But he's such a good guy that this throws him into turmoil. He is undone by this message going viral that he may be sent by his parents to blow up the world or kill a bunch of people and take over. But he wants to believe that his parents were good as he was. And he's completely just thrown off. He doesn't understand it. He doesn't know what's going on. And then the B story is this conflict that's bubbling up. And is he going to stop? Is he not going to stop? How do we get him out of the way so that we can get in there?
They chose him. Let them die.
The umbrella of the film is that bad things are happening and we aren't doing anything about it. And this is what Superman now is struggling with, because now he doesn't know if he is that guy. If his parents didn't believe it, then how could he believe it? And I wish they went into that a little bit more with Superman, because there's only a couple moments where he is not doing something amazing. There's like one moment where he's talking to Lois, and there's this imp in the background that Green Lantern's beating with a bat hilariously, and he's like, they've got it, whatever. That's like the only moment where he isn't doing something good. And I wish they went into it a little bit more, but every other character seems to be going through that as well, because like Rex, Element Man says, they are not doing anything. There's so much bad happening. There's this war. There's these evil corporations. There's these CEOs pulling strings. There's these governments that want total control over other countries, and nobody's doing anything. Even the Justice Gang, when met with the cold hard fact that Superman is being locked away in a pocket dimension, doesn't want to help because of how the optics would be for them. And when that happens enough, you get apathy. You get people that don't care about anything. You get people that say, well, I didn't do anything about this, so I'm not going to do anything about this, and I'm not going to do anything about this. And then you go from the big stuff down to the little stuff, and once you get to the little stuff and you go, I don't care, I'm not going to do something about that, then we have a real issue. Basically pointing a finger at the audience and saying, we need to try harder. We need to do better.
The most powerful being on planet Earth.
And it also asked the very important question that I'm sure everybody that saw it was asking too is, what can we do? We don't have Superman, right? If Superman were to show up, he could instantly stop a lot of these wars from happening. He could show up, knock on anybody's door. He could go into Russia, knock on the door and say, let's cut that out. And they'd go, okay, cool, you got me. We can't stop a god. All right, sweet. All right, we're pulling out. He could go knock on that Iron Dome and go, let's be done. And they go, you got me. Don't drop me off a cliff. But we don't have someone like that. We don't have a guy who will grab a world leader, put him up against a cactus and say, you stop what you're doing right now because it's not good. And they'll go, okay, that doesn't exist because there's so much political red tape. But it makes it clear that doing the little things is important. I mean, even Superman in this, at the end, the B story of the movie, the Israel and Palestine conflict, Superman doesn't stop it. Superman is unavailable. Not even a guy that is a god who can go around the world in 10 seconds, that can shoot lasers out of his eyes. He can't even stop some conflicts. He can't stop a war because he's already doing something over here. He can't be two places at once, and neither can we. I can't be in Palestine right now. I just can't. So it makes it clear that while there are huge issues going on, while there are huge things that we're dealing with, we need to pick our battles because we can't start with the big things. If we truly have replaced empathy with apathy, then it needs to start small. It needs to start in everyday life. It needs to start with relationships with the people around you, which is ultimately why Superman is so effective in this film, because he trusts everyone. He cares about everyone. He loves everyone, and it goes out of its way to prove that. He saves literally every single person, including a squirrel, because that's what Superman does. He cares about everybody. And that is what we need to get back to. This new rise of nonchalantness, of apathy, of whatever. I'm just interested in me. I have my routine that I do every day, and I'm not going to break it for anything. I do my skincare at 9 p.m. I go to the gym at 8 p.m. I go to work at 9 to 5. I have this routine, and if I break it, then who am I? I don't even know. We need to stop being so self-involved that we can't look outside our own self-interest to the people around us. People are people. We need to be more like Superman, who cares about that person across the table from us, who cares about the subway worker who's just there to do their job and make your sandwich. We need to be more caring and understanding. We need to be more trusting. We need to be more involved in other people's lives. Because again, that's what makes Superman great. That's his monologue at the end, is that, yeah, he's human and he's going to put one foot in front of the other and do the best he can. He's not going to be a god. He's not going to stop every conflict. Neither are we. There's nothing I can do right now for Palestine. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do for Ukraine. These countries that are being invaded, I can't do anything. But there are things I can do. There are people I care about, and there are people around me that I can get to know, and that I can trust, and I can tell things, that I can show them that I love them. And that's what Superman is. That's what this movie is. It's pointing to us and saying, just choose the battles around you. You don't need to stop the conflict. Superman doesn't even do that. But you know what he does do? He has friends that can, and he recruits them to help him because they love him, because he loves them, because he's trusting of them, because he tells them his secret identity, because he's generous. And if we can create circles around us of people that love and care about us without wanting or expecting anything from them, like Superman would do, then those people can help all kinds of other people that you or me would never be able to, just because they know that you would care about it, so they're going to help with that. And that's so powerful. That's so important. In an age of convenience and in an age of remote everything, it's so easy to not care about people anymore. It's so easy not to go to the restaurant. It's so easy not to get in a relationship because all of that can be outsourced to DoorDash, to pornography, to all these things that you don't have to interact with people. And now people are scared of interacting with other people. What could happen? Who could they be? You don't trust anyone. That's not Superman. Superman would trust those people. Superman would say, okay, until proven guilty, these people are innocent and I love them. If Superman is one thing, it's a symbol. And we've all known that for 37 years since the first Christopher Reeve, or almost 100 since Superman's inception. But right now, he doesn't need to be a symbol of America or the American way. He needs to be a symbol of humanity, because right now it seems like a lot of people have lost humanity, basic understanding of other people, trust, care. So we need a symbol, again, of hope. And that's what Superman is attempting to do. That's what great art does, is it inspires people. It inspires people to be better. And that's what this is trying so hard, completely unambiguously to do. And that's the new punk rock, is being kind and being passionate again. The rise of nonchalantness has been the death of passion. And this movie is so unafraid of being passionate. It puts a monologue where Superman is just saying what the movie is about in the least pretentious and most corny way it possibly could, because it's passionate about it.